Hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you doing?
It's going. It's going. How about
That's
yourself?
valid. It's going.
Classic. All right. Yeah. No, long day. Well, it was actually felt short. No, it felt long, but it was short. But
Can't relate. I've been fixing my sleep schedule. Today was almost human. I woke up at 5.
oh wow. Yeah. No, that's not me.
Tired.
I cannot wake up that early. It will not happen. It won't happen.
To be fair, I went to bed at like 8ish yesterday.
8ish?
I found that when my sleep's like 8 p.m.
Oh, 8 p.m.
My sleep schedule gets really weird sometimes, and the way that I found to fix it is that I can't just set an alarm to be like, I'm going to get up at 10 a.m. Because I won't.
Yeah.
And more important, I won't fall asleep at like a reasonable midnight or whatever that I want the next day.
Uh-huh.
So I have to push it forward by increments.
Oh, okay.
I've been having very unfun sleep schedule of being like, oh boy, I'm waking up at 1 a.m.
Oh no. 1 a.m. You have to wake up 1 a.m.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what do you do?
Exists off of my partner's kindness.
Okay.
I'm doing some like training stuff, like Salesforce, learning coding.
Salesforce coding. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Pretty much programmer, I guess. But
hello, Big Bad Wolf. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, sorry.
Hello there.
What's going on?
Just waiting for it to start. Nothing else, I suppose.
Okay. Nice. Now it sounds like you have an accent there.
Oh, which one?
Which one? I don't know. It's an interesting one. I don't know. Maybe is it French? Is it French accent or?
No, I'm not.
I had a roommate who loved playing Guess My Accent Roulette.
Mm-hmm.
It was New Zealand, but New Zealand with like, I don't remember where he said it was mixed in with, but his accent was like absolutely borked. You could not tell. There were too many influences going on there.
You always could guess my accent.
Russian?
No, it's not.
It's not Russian. Damn. I need a clue.
Kurva.
What?
I gave you a word. Kurva.
Indian? Is my
No. Too far.
Oh, man.
Russia is closer, but yeah.
Kurva. You got
Finnish?
me. I'm stumped.
Again?
Oh, I said Finnish.
Oh, it's not Finnish. It's Polish.
Okay,
Polish!
There it is. Nice. Are you in Poland right now, or are you?
No. I'm here in North America, so in Canada currently.
Canada. All right.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I have.
Toronto.
Yep.
Hell yeah. I'm in Kitchener.
I mean, that's not too cold over here. Something's weird this year happening, right?
No, that's been how it's been. November's been getting warmer and less snowy. We don't get like a true snow anymore, really, unless you're like north of Barrie until like end of December, early January, really. Unless there's for some reason a big snowstorm. Last Christmas was a big snowstorm, and me and my partner couldn't go see family. Thank fuck.
All right, let me see about. I know Green is talking to the missus. Let me see about Nomad. In either case, we should still be able to keep going here. But I guess to get things started here. So Big, I know I'm going to call you Big until I know your character's name. So
You can call me Wolf or Big,
Wolf, Big
whatever.
Cool. Whatever.
Or if you want Mike.
Bad. Sorry. I'm a child.
All right, big. So you've played this for a little bit, right?
Not like a lot. As I said, I play a little bit solo with my partner as well, so we just played it like that. But
hell yeah,
I wouldn't say I'm really good at it. I'd say I'm just learning as well.
Okay, awesome. That's what I love. We have a lot of people who are used to the D&D, as I said, and it's always great to see new people exploring different RPGs. I love this shit. This is my shit, and so sharing that with everyone.
You mean the Forbidden Lands? This is your shit.
Oh, I mean anything from Free League, I'm usually down for. Coriolis, Twilight 2000, whichever. I have Dead in Space or Death in Space. All of them, right? I got Alien, but never played it. I got Dune. I think that's Modiphius, but anyways.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Everything okay? Everything good?
yeah, sorry for the late drop in. I was out most of the day and I just came in like 20 minutes
Hey,
ago.
no worries. No worries.
Yeah, how's everybody?
What up? Good.
Awesome.
We're doing.
All right. So first, let's go ahead and get into Foundry. So those who haven't had the experience of working with Foundry, we can sort of go through the interface real quick. And if you have any questions, I can definitely answer them. Once we have everyone in here, then we'll probably go around the table and just introduce ourselves. But
Introduce yourself.
Hmm?
Sorry, I think it's a bring it on. Introduce yourself. No way.
All right. So we have it's Lena, right?
Yeah.
All right, Lena. All right, got you. And then we got Big in there, and we will.
You can call me Mike.
You want me to call you Mike?
Yep. I mean, if you want to call me Mike or Big, it depends on you, right?
Again, it's. I'll probably once we get your character name, I'm going to be calling you by your character name. But thanks for the option. Thanks for the option.
Hey, I'm Tony. And yeah, once we get a character going, we'll go by that name.
All right. Oh yeah. All right. So why don't you go ahead and get into Foundry, Tony, Mike, or
Oh man.
yeah.
Me and Big are already in.
Yeah.
We're keeners.
All right, and you should. I'll just wait for Nomad.
Joining in right now.
All right, awesome. So I guess the first thing is to wait for Green. I don't know because Green hasn't played in Foundry, so I should wait for him as well. Hopefully you took a look at the player handbook. If not, no worries, right? That's why we're here. Hey, there's Green. Hey, welcome. How's it going? Oh, we don't have a mic. Oh, there it is. Hey.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you now. Okay.
All right. Awesome. Let me go ahead and just turn you down there for a bit. There we go. Excellent. All right. We'll go ahead and get you in here, Green, and then we can go ahead and explore Foundry.
I'll be honest. I'm a keener, but I'm tired. And ADHD's a thing, so I haven't read much beyond the intro to the rulebook
That's
yet.
completely fine. That's completely fine. No worries. We're all here. But pretty much everyone's, except Big, but even Big hasn't really gotten into it that much. So we're all on sort of the starting ground. So no worries there. No rush. All right, awesome. Green is in. All right, so let's go over Foundry real quick here. So on the top right of the interface, you'll see a couple tabs. You'll see something that looks like swords, a map, a person, a beaker. I think that's beaker. And you can hover over those, and you'll see what they have this the label for them, right? So you have chat messages. I don't know what the player might see, but probably the combat encounters. And then all the way to the right of that, you should see game settings. Or game settings, yep. So there, you don't really have to mess with that. If you look at the music symbol, the playlists, you'll see user volume control. I use a lot of sounds, music in Foundry. And I don't know your settings, so this is a good place for you to be like, hey, this is a bit too loud. I'm going to turn it down, right? It'll only turn it down for you. And the next one that we want to take a look at is the actors. And that's the person symbol. If you go to that, you should see your character or your character sheet. Let me know if you see your name or if you don't see your name.
Oh yeah, I see mine.
All right.
I see mine.
Excellent. All right. So that's pretty much all I really want to go with Foundry, unless you have any questions. Otherwise, a lot of it's going to be on me. So I think probably another one that we can go over is the journal notes. I'm going to be using a quest tracker just to help you guys out, just so you all know where you're going, what's happening, what your goals are, right? It's just a neat little thing. You can find that on the left side of the interface, and you should see something that looks like a bookmark. Click on that. It's journal notes, and then you should see a quest log. And you can double click on that, and then you'll see in progress.
Are you going to be the only one that can edit it?
I might add you guys because you might have more control over your destiny and whatnot, and like you can add that in.
It might be easier for you to just let us like play with it to just creating stuff, but then again we create it with you, right?
We'll figure it out. No worries. All right. Well, I think that is it. Now that we have everybody, we can go around the table here, just introduce ourselves. We'll start with me, I guess. So, as you know, GM, Game Master, and been doing this for a while. Love this shit. And right now I'm currently hosting a Sunday game. Was hosting a weekly Wednesday game, but now making that a bi-weekly. Same with this, because I wanted to introduce more people to RPGs and to find new people. You know, I always like to see new people, hear their stories, and see how they role play and whatnot. And then on Saturday every other week, I'm doing Warhammer Fantasy. Sunday right now is Cyberpunk. We're doing Cyberpunk 2077, but we're using the system Cities Without Number. And then my other Wednesday group is doing Warhammer Imperium Maledictum, one of the newer Warhammer RPGs. Now we have Forbidden Lands. Yep, go ahead.
Sorry, is City Without Number connected to Stars Without Number?
Absolutely.
Like the
Absolutely.
Cyberpunk equivalent of...
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
He made, the author made Stars Without Number, Worlds Without Number, and the latest one is Cities Without Number, and it does a really good job. I tried playing Cyberpunk Red, it sucked. Cyberpunk 2020, it's old, outdated, they're cool, all right? They're all cool, like the setting is all cool and everything, but the mechanics, and just too much. But Cities Without Number is really streamlined, really cool. So there's that. I'm a programmer. I do mostly front end. Love what I do. Love my job. And I have a wonderful wife. And I play video games. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I do painting and everything. I get into a bunch of other things, but yeah, that's pretty much me. We'll go ahead and hand this off to Nomad.
Yeah, sure. Hey, everyone. So my name is Tony. And I'm just cruising through life right now. I recently became unemployed, and I'm just gaming and looking for a nice adventure, socializing, and I have a little bit of experience with D&D. I played for a couple of years back, and yeah. Looking forward to adventuring with everybody, and I'm a pretty laid back guy. So I'm not, no need to like step on my toes or anything. I'm just looking forward to like bantering moments with you guys, and yeah, I'm excited to get this going. I want to know more about this land and such.
Awesome, excellent. We'll go off to Lena.
Oh no. Hello, I'm Lena. I too am unemployed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I was telling Abel before I came in that I'm like trying to do learn like Salesforce stuff and some coding. But it's slow going because motivation is hard and ADHD is a pain. I've got a long history of tabletop RPGs. I've been playing for like 2 decades because my dad introduced me to it.
Oh, nice.
But I don't necessarily. There's some systems that I have more in depth. Like I played a fuck ton of Pathfinder, 1E, not 2E. I tried 2E and I did not like it. But I have not played this system, so I'm excited to see what it entails.
Oh yeah.
Outside of game, I also do a lot of like art stuff. Currently learning Blender, which is what I was doing minutes before I hopped into this call.
Yeah, that's fun.
I play a bunch of video games.
Cool. Nice. Anything else?
No.
All right. Awesome.
Boring.
No. What are you talking about? We're all nerds here. Green, go ahead.
Oh, hi. Well, my name's Brett. I'm kind of relatively new to tabletop. I played a little bit in high school, and then like a good 20-year gap, and then I just started about a year a bit ago with a few friends, and we've only really done one campaign, so I'm still kind of all new to the tabletop gaming stuff. So excited to try new stuff and play around.
Nice.
Happily married. and got a 19-year-old daughter that we adopted. Work in networking, actually.
Computer
So-
networking, like IT, right?
Yeah, IT, computer networking. Yeah, not that other fake networking, the one that actually does stuff instead of the pretend one. But yeah, I'm currently working in a knock. I do 410s, which is nice. So a 6 to 4 Wednesday through Saturday. So big video game nerd. Partially doing this because I spend too much time playing video games. So it's like I need to do something other than that. So I need to reach out and actually talk to people.
I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, we went remote like straight, pretty much at the beginning of 2020, and we just haven't returned. So like my social interaction just went through the floor.
Oh yeah, same here. I mean, it was always like that, but
yeah, it was difficult to begin with, and then because I'm not a very sociable person, in general. But yeah, again, as soon as I got the opportunity to become a cave troll, I did. Grew my beard out, and it's like down to my chest now. My hair's down to the back of my neck. I'm definitely the atypical remote IT worker right now.
nice.
Look like I haven't seen the light of day for like years. Currently living in Arizona, but originally from Australia. So
Okay, there you go. Yeah, there's that accent. Okay, yeah, we got two accents in here. I mean, I probably have an accent too.
yeah,
I don't know.
that's my standard joke. Is I'm the only one who doesn't have an accent.
Nice.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's about it. Nothing too crazy.
All right.
Awesome.
And
That's
last but not
last
least,
to me.
yeah.
Right, so it's pretty not short. I will start, I guess. So I came here to Canada, to Toronto from Poland, and as we continue, I'm currently unemployed as well. I'm looking for a job here, so I came here like 2 months ago or something like that. It's pretty hard to find one, at least in this place, because usually in Europe is a lot easier for me, at least it was.
Mhm.
So I do love to play tabletop games and a lot of fantasy stuff as well. I am a GM myself. I am playing for like 5 years, right now I think it's 5 years, yeah. I did play before, but it wasn't like too serious, so it was like more of collecting stuff or like playing around with stuff, but nothing serious like that. But I am really, I'd say, very good on lore in Warhammer, and I'm getting into D&D. So I do know the Warhammer systems, and I do think that I run it pretty smoothly, and love the Foundry. Got recently into Free League games, love them. Gonna get them more, but yeah, currently don't have money to buy them, so yeah. And what can I say? Nothing more, I suppose.
Have you tried Imperium Maledictum?
I did not. I'm
Okay.
a big fan of fantasy, but I
Okay.
never tried 30k. I kind of like the lore, but it's hard for me to get into it because I think I'm a passionate guy, and I pretty much spend a lot of time about lore and other stuff, learning and things, but life doesn't give you a lot of time on that as well, right? So you need to do stuff.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So true.
Hey, I would love to try it someday. And
Hell yeah.
same if, yeah.
No, it's great. It's great. Once they actually get the Foundry module going, it should be much easier. It kind of like reduces the amount of calculation and crunch, when you have something like Foundry for you. So
Yeah.
all right, awesome. Y'all sound pretty cool.
Sorry.
Uh, all right, so I think we can go ahead and get right down into it. I mean, I talked to each of you, and y'all, everyone sounds pretty chill.
Really high strung.
Be cool, and I think everyone knows sort of the etiquette at the table. So we'll see how things go.
Sure.
As we go through this, again, I'll just emphasize it again. If you're not feeling it, Don't worry. Don't feel obligated. I've been in situations like that. Like, I guess I gotta go. And it's like, are you actually having fun, right? And that's what we want to do. We want to have fun. And if you're not having fun, there's plenty of games. You just gotta be quick, I guess. There's a whole pond out there. But anyways, all right, let's get into it. We are going to be creating characters for Forbidden Lands. And it should be pretty straightforward, but you're going to probably have a lot of questions, and that's awesome. Any questions that you have, feel free to bring them up. You'll be creating characters together, and I'm kind of going to be, I'm here to help. I'm here to facilitate, and we're going to see you guys create connections, create characters, and potentially we'll be able to get into start you off, right? We'll see how far we get. Does anyone need a hard stop for tonight? No?
What do you mean by that?
Do you need to be off? Because it's a session 0. I didn't know if you needed to leave at a certain time. Again, no more than 3 hours.
I will say a soft, I will likely be losing focus. Sorry, maybe I should have said this during the intro. I've forked up my sleep schedule real bad. So I woke up around 5 a.m. So my
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm just going to be significantly losing focus the longer this goes on.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
so I'm laughing because I get up at 5 every day. I feel dying.
Oh no.
I'm sitting here doing the same things. No.
Yeah. Feel free to just say either in voice or in chat, hey, I'm getting there. I'm getting a bit seepy, So no worries there. We'll see how things go. But
yeah,
the idea is we'll hopefully get our characters created, and you might not have all the information that you need to create your backstories, right? And I'm not expecting you to create your backstories now. But all right, so you should have the character, the player's handbook, in the journal tab on the top right. Looks like a book, and there should be the player's handbook, and there's a bunch of different sections there. Let's see here. So I believe we are going to start with, you can read through, if you ever want to, the introduction, but we're going to start with your adventurer.
I just want to say that I already created my character since I know how to do it.
Okay.
So in any case, I might help you if you need with any information, because I think I remember most of the stuff.
There you go. All right. So what I would do, does everyone only have one screen? Does anyone have only one screen?
Dual monitor.
Okay, we got a dual monitor. Okay. Does anyone not?
I've got one screen right now.
Okay. No worries. I was about to say, because
hold on.
you can. I've added a module here where you can pop out your character sheet if you need to. But if you go into the actors tab and select your character, bring it up, you'll have your character sheet, and in the player's handbook, go to your adventurer. And it should be pretty straightforward here. You can follow me as I go through.
Actually, I got my second screen up. I got it all set up for work, so I was I'm using my personal laptop. It's I got to play around. But
Okay.
It worked a lot quicker than I thought it was going to.
All right, so the first part here is going to be creating the kin, selecting your kin. Kin is race, and if you scroll on the left side of your adventurer book, the player's handbook, you'll see different types of kin. There's elf, there's wolfkin, there's dwarf, half elf, human, halfling, goblin, and orc. And you'll just want to put that in the top right of your character sheet where it says kin.
So I picked a dwarf, and I will be probably a fighter for now.
So I was looking at this earlier today, and is there any particular? I mean, I see there's kin talents, but is there anything other than just the role playing of it matter based off?
Technically, you can have an elf, and I don't think you don't have any aging skills, if I remember, or something like that. I mean, it's just always the same for any of elves, so it's technically most role-playing to the talents. So, yeah.
Yeah, and depending on who you choose, right? So, like, dwarves hate orcs, right? I mean, who likes an orc, right? But dwarves really hate orcs. There's going to be dwarves and elves that hate humans. There's going to be humans that hate other humans. I was telling Lena, I think it was Lena.
Yep.
Like, there is a faction that explicitly wants to kill off and remove all the humans from the Forbidden Lands. That includes.
You specifically said they were a human faction that wanted to get rid of humans, which was peak human, honestly. Same.
Yeah, I get it. It's like that's definitely on brand.
Go ahead.
Since I'm a dwarf, I just wanted to say I pretty much hate only monsters and beasts, so you don't need to be afraid to play an orc, right? I won't be hating on you or something, just saying.
Right, exactly. Right. We'll make it work. So don't feel like this is what I always tell my players: play whatever you want. All right, we'll work around it. Yes, there is a setting, but it's not like a golden rule, right? It's all about seeing what sort of story we can create. So don't feel like you need to be a certain race or whatnot. Do what you think is going to be fun. And as I mentioned before, metagaming, power gaming, it's not going to help you here. Do what's fun, right? That's pretty much what I'm going to say. So, anyone still? I mean, you can take your time. Take your time. Look over the kin information. I will, I guess, give me a thumbs up in chat if you are done picking your kin, and then we'll move on.
If you can, could you let me pick the talents? Because I think I need to choose 3 of them. And if you can remind me, if I have as age 3 talents to pick, right? Can I pick the full career? So it's like 1, 2, 3 talents.
Right. So talents. Let's see here.
So I think I'm going to go a Wolfkin Hunter.
Nice.
That seems fun.
That's good choice, my brother. We would need Hunter as fuck, because without Hunter it's pretty impossible in, I think, this game.
Sweet. Hope I don't die early.
Yeah, I'll just tank for you, so it's fine. You just run away.
Okay. Hey, Wolf, you said you're playing a fighter? A dwarf?
Right.
Awesome, alright. I'm still thinking, guys. Not sure which.
I'll try to tank for you, team, but as the GM said, it's not the type of game that I will be tanking that much. If we find something dangerous, it's probably gonna die if we don't back off.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out the attributes. It seems it's kind of completely different, and I don't really see anywhere to. I haven't found anywhere that explains how to distribute the points,
Gotcha.
or how many points I get, or I noticed that age is important.
Yes,
so if I'm young,
it's gonna be age.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get certain amount of points. If I'm older, I get different types of points.
Correct.
And-
Yes. So you're going to have your attribute points, and then you are going to have your skill points. Your attributes are your strength, agility, wits, and empathy. That's based on your age. So a young individual is going to have 15 attribute points that you can distribute between all those attributes. You have strength and agility, which are more physical, and then wits and empathy, which is more mind related. If you are trying to So like strength, the way health works here, right, is strength. You can get damage to your strength, right, which is essentially your health, if that makes sense. Strength and agility. All these are sort of, all the attributes will go down as you take hits. But it's temporary, of course. It's temporary. That's why we see a separator. And strength, raw muscle, power. The attributes correlate with your skills that you see below your character sheet. So you see might is strength related. And what happens is that when you roll the dice, whatever you're trying to do, so like let's say that you're trying to hold a door open, right? So that would be a might check. So you would roll your skill of might dice plus your strength dice. And we're looking for sixes for successes. If you get at least one success, it's a success. Hopefully that helps.
I can add up to that, so maybe just get something more about age. So mainly you can look at this the way that if you're older, you have more knowledge, more experience, right? But your body is just like getting, wasted and stuff. And if you're younger, you have less experience. This means you have more attributes as well. So technically, if you want to be more experienced, you will go for like age, right? Higher. If you want to be like more, younger and have more attributes, you go for the young age. The main difference about that is that you have 15 for attributes as you are young, usually, and adult is 14, and then again you have old 13. So with skills is other way, right? Because you have like young 8, then you have adult 10, and then you have old 12. So, and then you have the talents, so 1, 2, and 3, compared on those, like, right? Young, adult, and old. And main thing that you need to know, whenever you're rolling, you roll your, let's say I have like 3 agility. So that means I will be rolling 3 agility. If I want to dodge, in my case I have 3 move, that would be rolling 6 dices. So if I roll any 6 on any of them, I succeed. If I roll more 6s, it's going to be even better, right? You can just maybe do a salto or like jump off or something, right? If you roll a 1,
okay, we're probably getting too deep into that. All right, we'll get there, right? We'll get there.
Okay,
it's all going to be a learning experience. Don't want to get do an overload of information. So, does that help you, Green?
A little bit, yeah. I'll start playing around and see where I end up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on
Sure,
picking a kin and a
Hey, no
profession
worries.
right now, guys.
No worries. Hey, listen, this is the
yeah.
time. You can talk about it if you want to, and if you have any questions.
I'm cool
I'll
to
just-
fill in any role.
Hesitantly, maybe gonna make a goblin. It depends on
Hell yeah.
if I want to fuck up my throat or not.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll
nice.
just give advice, just pick anything that sounds fun. It's going to be a lot better for the first time, and then just roll with the game and see what happens, right?
Cool. Yeah.
I might go with minstrel just because I like bards.
There you go.
They have a key attribute, empathy. I can say I'm an empath. Possibly go wrong.
Big, you said you had a question about the talents?
If you can give me the permission to just drop them in, or if I can just write them down, which one I wanted.
Yeah, I guess I was hoping that you could drag and drop, but if you can't, yeah, I can go ahead and drop it in.
Okay, I see them right now. So as I was asking, because I don't see anything is written about that, you can pretty much, since I have 3 talents as a all, right? So I assume I can just pick the 3 from my career, right? The class.
Yeah, the number general talents. It would be general talents of your choice, depending on your age.
Okay, gotcha.
So you'll get one kin talent, and you'll get a profession talent of your choice, and then based on your age, as you said that you're old, so you'll get 3 general talents of your choice.
Gotcha.
Just 'cause-
I cannot add the general ones to the class ones, right?
What do you mean by that?
So if I have one of my career talent, I cannot add the 3 from general, the 2 from general to my career, right? Only the general.
Right.
Got it.
Oh, it does say you normally start the game with 1 rank in each talent, but you can forego 1 general talent for starting the game with rank 2 in another. So you can say, well, I'm old. I'll only take 2 general talents and get a rank 2 in another one.
Okay, so that's what I meant. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you. Then I can, I guess.
I assume we're gonna go like kind of talk about what the prides and dark secrets and
Yes.
things are.
Yeah, we can talk about that if you like. Because we'll get there. We'll get there. Once because Pride. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. No
Sorry.
worries. No. You're good. You're good. It's a great question.
I was gonna start typing things in. I was like, I don't know what these. Well, I have assumptions on what these are
Mhm.
because
Um,
played on the game, but they actually.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna need to back up just a little bit. So I'm feeling. I think I want to play like a young, cocky halfling.
classic. Nice.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe like a druid or I don't know, a rogue. That's what I'm feeling so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how do I drag this into the character? Do I just like literally drag it? It's been a while for me since I played Foundry.
Yeah. It should be able to. You can try it, see what happens. If not, I would just put it in there, and I'd probably take care of it for you.
Okay.
All right, so we have a halfling, dwarf, wolfkin, goblin, and halfling. all
The
all
halfling
people
is
except the
druid?
wolfkin.
Halfling.
What was the halfling? The class?
Well, I'm still thinking on it. I want to
Okay.
I want to be really really fucking cocky here.
So
Loving it.
you can be a shaper, cocky druid, or a rogue, like
I was
backstabbing
feeling
assassin.
rogue too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I
If
think-
you want to be a minstrel, because minstrels are generally kind of arrogant, I'm down to swap to something else. Goblin Rider also sounds fun.
It sounds fucking awesome with a wolf.
That's Goblin Rider, like a wog going Lord of the
Hear
Rings.
me out. If I go Rider, I'm gonna try and bargain with Abba here for a hyena because I love them.
Absolute.
But would minstrel be on your list? Because I'm not, married to it.
I didn't even get a chance to read everything as yet. Bard, probably not. I don't think so. No. I think I'm going druid. I'm feeling more than that because at some point I think I'm going to be competing for height here. Might want to shape then.
Listen, you can be a cocky druid that likes to steal stuff as well.
Ooh,
That's right.
that sounds tempting.
That's right.
I mean,
I mean-
a druid thinks the world's all one thing, so technically everything's yours.
It's not
Oh.
stealing; it's reclaiming.
Well, it's not stealing; it's just using the world's resources.
That's it.
All right. So are we
Nice.
thinking druid then?
Yeah, druid. And so I could multi-class it. Like, does it have to be now or later on?
There isn't really multi-classing. I mean, it's all about role playing, right? So
Yeah.
like, this is really only setting you up for your starting skills.
Cool. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, druid for now then, for sure.
Yeah.
You cannot multi-class in another classes, but you can take another path from the same class. So technically, you might be a shape-shifting healing druid or something else. I think there's another one, right? Everything has 3.
Mhm. Okay, cool.
All right, excellent. So, let's see here. Let me so I can help you out here, Nomad. You are going dwarf, or not dwarf? Sorry, halfling.
Halfling, yeah.
You get the kin talent hard to catch. Did you try dragging that over?
Where do I see this? Sorry.
It would be in the player's handbook. If you go to the kin halfling, it should be kin talent, and then you'll see hard to catch.
I was able to drop in hunting instincts.
Cool. All right, so you should be able to. I can help you here, Nomad, if you want.
Oh. I see it.
Okay.
I'm just dragging it now. Sorry, I'm just a little bit slow.
No.
All right.
All right, and you are going druid.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Okay. You can go down to where the druid is, and then I think that's where we're all sort of, still got the other parts of the character creation, such as your attributes, right?
Yeah. Is there a way I can share what I've done to kind of get, since this is the first time doing this style of sheet, to kind of get group input, I guess?
Oh, sure. I can go ahead and open these character sheets up for everyone to take a look at. Let me give you a moment here. So all the players are observers. Is the owner. Observer Lena is the owner. Observer is the owner. And observer. All right. So there you have it. Everyone should be able to see everyone's character now.
Where?
In the actors tab, can anyone?
Actors. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Okay, cool. So you should be able to click on them. You shouldn't be able to change them. You should be able to just look at them if it's not your character sheet. So for you, Green, you're age 40. All right. You're Wolfkin.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're an adult.
Which is 14 points, right?
14 points. You got it. And then your skills, starting skill levels. When you create your player character, you distribute a number of points to your skills. All right. You can assign up to 3 points to each of the skills listed for your profession. So, did you do that?
3 skills for that.
So your profession is a hunter, right?
Right.
All right. So your skills are stealth, move, marksmanship, scouting, and survival.
So I got scouting. So I can only put it into those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it says
You can put max of 3 on those, and
Right.
you can put 1 in anything else, I think.
yes, I believe that's right. It's been a while.
Can I get the access to the gear so I can choose my gear?
You can assign up to 3 points in each of the skills listed for your possession. You can assign a single point each to any other skills you choose. So anything that's not in your starting skills, you can put up to 1 point in those skills.
Gotcha.
And I'll be taking a look at these just to run it over again, so don't feel too pressured. All right. And you get 2 general talents. Okay. Sorry, I'm not sure if I changed the screen for you or not when I was doing that. Green.
No, the screen is not changed, but I think we have an ability to change it to the... You mean the background, right?
The character sheet. I was
Oh.
tabbing through Green's character sheet.
No,
it's
you
not
can't do
changing.
that.
I'm super sorry. I'm gonna be right back. I
No.
gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go do what you need to do. So Green, you have right now you have your kin talent. Now we need to
Right.
give you your profession talent of your choice, and then you get 2 general talents. And it's up to you whether or not you want to sacrifice one of those general talents to increase one of your other talents abilities.
Okay. Where are the talents?
So in the top right, where the beaker is, you can go ahead and click on that, and there should be a core game talents, and then you should see general talents, kin talents, and profession talents. And you should be able to take a look at those, see what they do, take your time. As for your profession of hunter, you get. Does it tell me? If your typical nicknames, does not tell me. That's dumb. Let's see here.
How do we tell what talent is to what profession?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I see. It's not in the character player's
So in
handbook.
Yeah, it should be in player's handbook. So whenever you just check which class you have.
Hunter.
So when you click on the hunter, you should pretty much have the attribute, the skills. Okay, no, it's actually not there.
Yeah, it's not there.
Okay.
So what I'll tell you is, let's see if there's another place for that. Yeah. Okay. So in the top right, if you go to journal, player's handbook, there's a talents page that you click on, number 4, and that'll have all your.
So arrow, beast, and forest. Okay,
You got it.
that makes sense.
How are you doing, Nomad?
I'm just like I'm at the basics. I'm sorry, fellas.
No, don't apologize, man.
I'm
not
like
apologize.
even thinking of just a name like a I don't know, Lord
Don't
Thunderfeet, but
apologize, man.
I want something a little bit more unique there.
Yeah.
Just don't be sorry, man.
Yeah,
good,
I'm gonna
good.
put some time into taking like making a backstory like after this and such. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why this session is. Just take your time, and whenever you have any questions, ask us.
cool. Thanks, guys.
Please add my art. Oh, gotcha. Yes.
I do love
will
having a
do that.
pet.
I'll do that big. I will get around that.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Everyone's sorry
Welcome back.
tonight, man. everyone's apologizing.
I'm Canadian. It's
Uh,
whatever.
it's-
Okay. Well, okay. You have an excuse. You have an
That's true.
excuse.
That's how these people are. It's like
Canadians
hearing that all the time.
They are polite.
Yeah. No, that's good. Just playing.
So at the beginning we are all sorry, like 10 sessions away, and it's gonna be like, fuck you, no, fuck you. So can you drop me some of the gear, or can you just give me the? Yeah.
All right. All right. So you're talking about your gear associated with your.
Yeah, as a
profession?
fighter. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I just added myself the water, not the water skin, the helm match. I have the water and food, and I roll for D5. I have for D6, and I have 5. So
Okay.
if you want, I can roll it here as well. So
Yeah. Yeah. I just need to see where the dice are, or where. Give me a moment here. All right. And you went fighter, yes. Okay. So you get one-handed weapon of your choice. Okay, and what would that be?
can you explain me about the actions? Because there's if you have a heavy weapon, you can make a swing. What does the swing do?
Okay. Well, that's that's getting into combat. Let's see here.
Because I've been reading that, but I cannot understand it. So it's technically, does it add you a weapon attack? No.
All right,
because
so
I don't get it.
you swing your melee weapon to make your upcoming strike more powerful. No roll is required, but this fast action requires a heavy weapon. Must be performed directly before a slash or stab in the same round. If the attack is successful, the damage is increased by +1. So what it's pretty much saying is use your it's a fast action, right? Yeah. Strike slash yeah, but this fast action requires a heavy weapon. So you're going to use your fast action to swing your weapon, and then as your slow action, which I think is going to be an attack, slash or stab, is going to be the actual attack. So it's kind of like readying your weapon almost, right? So you're like taking a moment to swing your weapon back, right? Or to bring it all the way back and then finally let loose, right? So that's what a swing does. It gives you a plus.
But then, okay, then what's the point having the heavy weapon if you can do that with the normal weapon as well?
A swing?
No, you don't need to do a swing when you have a normal weapon, right? So technically, there are, I think, some of the weapons, because like a battle axe has like 2 damage or something like that. I think there are normal weapons that do the same damage. So what's the point of the heavy, like the battle axe, if it's like does the same damage but it's heavier and you technically waste a quick action for that? A fast action. Shouldn't it add some like damage or anything else? Because technically you are losing the way to dodge, right? Because fast action is for dodging.
If the attack is successful, the damage done increases by 1.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that makes sense right now. Okay, thank you.
I have a quick question.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
And this is a character creation question, but it is a lore question.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at the Dark Secrets for Minstrel, and one of them says, "You once served the Rust Brothers."
Ooh.
Oops.
Yes. I love the Rust Brothers. Rust Brothers and sisters, of course. So your question is about the Rust Brothers, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this is a Dark Secret, why?
Yeah. So
Technically, don't say it to us. Say it only to the GM, because I don't know. Do players say the Dark Secret? How does it work?
well, it is going to come to play when you guys get experience, right? So it's always good for everyone to know what that Dark Secret is, so that they can be like, okay, yeah, Dark Secret can play. But it's up to you guys if you want to keep them actually secret and bring them out into roleplay. But that's really up to you guys.
All of our characters have this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Everyone has a Dark Secret.
Yeah. Don't you?
I'm a good guy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I hold no secrets.
Your Dark Secret is that you're in denial about having a Dark Secret.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's up to you guys. So do you want to make your dark secrets public, or you can just be like, I actually want to keep mine secret, just for you to know. I'm fine with that as well.
Yeah,
I more want to like get an idea of. I don't know if I'm going to use the like suggested ones, but if one of them says, "Hey, you're part of this specific faction that exists," I need to know a little bit about said faction to pick it.
Yeah. So what I can tell you about the Rust Brothers in general, what someone within the Forbidden Lands would know, is that the Rust Brothers, from my recollection here, they Zygofer. I don't know if you saw the video or not, but like this wizard who is the ruler of the Forbidden Lands. They kind of not worship, but like serve underneath him. It's kind of complex, but if anything, the Rust Brothers are maybe the more evil of everyone within Forbidden Lands. But there's still, it's kind of like a gray area almost, but they are mutated. Sorry, they're gifted. All right. They are gifted with these blessings by their god. That could be an extra arm. That could be wings. And yeah, hopefully that gives you an idea. You might run into one, right? And they might seem fine too, right? They could be like pretty chill. It's not like they're going after people or going after towns, though they could, right? They may be stationed in a town to protect it, and they're actually good people. But overall, there is a disdain for the Rust brothers, I would say. Yeah. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay. I can always go into more detail, and we can always talk after session and be like, okay, this is some more that you want to know. And they're directly against, I think, the Church of the Raven. Like there's a conflict between two factions.
Church of the Raven is like the human people thing?
It doesn't have to be human, but it's another, I guess, mainly there are, if I remember correctly, they're mostly, if only, a woman faction, an order that worships the Raven. I think it's been a while. All right. So I think Nomad, you're still looking through things.
Yeah, I kind of need my handheld a little bit here.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, so I picked a name. I'm just gonna go simple here. My character his name's gonna be Forik, age 18. So druid, as we all said. What else do I pick after that?
All right, so go ahead and put in your character sheet the kin as halfling. Then I'm going to go ahead and put it's going to be rogue, right, for your profession? No, druid. Sorry.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So, now you have to decide your age. Your age is going to be, for a halfling, like, what would you say? Would you say that you're young, adult, or old?
Youngish. I want to be like
16, 25?
Yeah, I want to be like at that puberty stage,
Sure.
looking for that adventure, being like
Absolutely.
really cocky and stupid there.
College age
Yeah.
frat boy.
Oh yeah, just going around experimenting, trying
Drinking.
new things. Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
looking for the best mushrooms,
So if you're young, you now have 15 attribute points. And in your character sheet, you'll see strength, agility, wits, empathy. Your attributes correlate with your skills. So you can assign no less than 2 and no more than 4 points to any attribute. However, you can assign 5 points to an attribute listed as a key attribute for your kin or profession. So for halfling, your key attribute is empathy. And for your profession, it is wits. So if you wanted to, you could put 5 in either wits or empathy.
Okay.
That is your choice. And you
Wow.
have, 15? 15 points that you can distribute between those.
Between the 4 categories
Yes,
and
you got
attributes.
You
Okay.
got it. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So you put 5 in wits. So wits and empathy are going to be your mind-related attributes, and strength and agility are going to be your physical.
Yeah.
If-
Go ahead.
Sorry, if an ability isn't an attribute, a key attribute, sorry,
Mhm.
what's the highest we can put in?
4. 4.
Okay. Thank you.
You
Sorry.
got it. And no less than 2 in any of them. So you
Sorry.
should be able to
Continue.
divvy it. No worries. So right, strength and agility. If you get hit, let's say, right, someone hits you, your strength or agility is going to go down. I think it's going to be your choice. So you can see how this probably plays out, right? If you start getting hit hard, right, and then you're getting hit hard, your strength is going down, your agility is going down, and so
Yeah.
let's say that you're down to 1 strength and 1 agility, and you're like, I gotta hold this door open, and you have to use might, and it's like, well, you're gonna roll a 1 for strength, and if you have a skill point in might, you might roll a dice, right? So it kind of shows how you're kind of being beaten down. Yeah, you can still do those skills, but you're gonna have a hard time. But like I said, it's hard to die in Forbidden Lands, but it's easy to get broken. Broken being you get down to 0 in either of your combinations, right? All right. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your... I'm going to add your profession, or your profession. Can't. That's going to be your choice too. So once you get down, so 5, 5, 10, 11,
Does
12,
that make
13,
any
14,
sense?
15. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes. All right. So now that we have that, we have your skills. So you can put your druid. So your skills are endurance, survival, insight, healing, and animal handling. You can see that in your profession's druid. And you have 8 points that you can spend across those. You can go at max to 3 in those skills, and at max to 1 in all the other skills. So if you are trying to be sneaky, I believe it's I forget which one. Oh yeah, agility. So that's stealth. So we don't really have stealth in druid, and that's fine. But for survival, you're a druid, right? You're probably outside a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, and survival is a big part of Forbidden Lands. If you want, you can put 3 in survival because it's one of your key skills. But if you want to say put some skill points in stealth, the most that you can put in is 1 because it's not a part of your profession. And you have 8 points that you can spread between those.
Okay.
So for the others, I know there was a question about Pride and Dark Secret. For Dark Secret, you can take those examples or create your own, or we can create together off session. And basically what that's going to do is going to give you opportunities for RP and experience points. First and foremost, it's for me, so that I can add some spice. You know what I'm saying? And get that mixed into the sessions, possibly, or even have you. I think one person's forget who it was, but I'd played this before, and they're one of their dark secrets was like a voice is always following them or something like that, right? And that's not one of the examples I think, but it gave him the opportunity to actually initialize that. And so I always encourage people to come up with dark secrets that they can sort of bring into the scene themselves. Because if you leave it to me, it may or may not happen. So, I just have to find the opportune moment to bring it in. And at the end of session, there's a question saying, did your dark secret come into play? You get 1 experience point if you did, or if it did. So that's what the dark secret is there for. For pride, so we'll take the druid's pride example. You are nobler than other people, and the gods love you more. Maybe that's not a good one to explain. Okay, here's a good one. Demons instinctively fear you. Right? That's a pride of the druid. And so during game, once per session, you can have your pride come into play. And if it does, you can roll a d12 and 6 or above is a success, right? So it allows that chance of you sort of showing your how unique you are, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Let's say that you're being attacked by a demon, right? And then so like demons instinctively fear you and you try to intimidate them, right? So then that's when your pride comes into play, and then you can roll that extra d12 and most likely, right, get a success. So that's how pride comes into play. You can always change your pride. It's not set in stone, right? What else do they have to say about that? Oops, wrong page. Oops. There, not there. Here. Ride. All right. Result. Okay. Roll a d12 and add the result to your roll. So you'll be adding it to your roll. Yeah. You can activate your pride no matter whether you have pushed the roll or not. Yeah. If you fail despite using your pride, you must erase your pride. You must play a whole game session without pride. Then you can choose a new one. Yeah. That's all they really have to say about that. So,
what I
ahead.
read of the page, like the the character, like chapter 0 of it, it
Mhm.
was like, oh, what, like your pride was like partially the reason that you felt so confident striking out and going off on your own.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I read ahead. By that I mean I read behind.
All right. So I know. Let's see here. Nomad. There's Forik. So for your skills, right? You have.
Yeah, you were talking about like where do I see that?
So let's see here. So you put 6 in survival. At most that you can have is 3 for
Oh,
skills.
okay.
Yeah. Your key skills, your profession skills. At most that you can have is 3. And at most for skills that you don't have in your profession, it's going to be a 1. So stealth can only go up to 1.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right.
Does that look all right?
That looks beautiful. You have four more skills points that you can spread between all those skills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And again, I'll post it in chat here. Here are the skills that can go at most 3. Let me get back to Sharik. All right, so you had some gear that you needed, and I'm going to go ahead and get that gear for you. All right. Weapon of your choice. Did you decide what weapon you wanted?
Who?
Big.
Oh.
All right. How are you doing, Green?
Good. Kind of stuck on the. I got an extra point. I'm trying to figure out where to.
Oh, okay.
Dump it into.
Let's see here.
So if it's not, I think, well, a part of my one of my skills, I can only put 1 point into it, right?
Correct. Yes. So,
But up to 3 for everything else.
up to 3 so you are hunter, so you can put 3 into stealth, move, marksmanship, scouting, and survival.
Okay.
So very cool.
I picked my talents.
Mm-hmm.
and I think I got that right. I'm going to drop a general to put an extra rank into
Cool. Path of the
my
Beast.
Path
Hell
of
yeah.
the Beast.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to ask a question about talents. Sorry.
Okay. Yep. One moment. Is there anything else you need, Green?
No, I think I'm good there.
All
I
right,
mean,
cool.
once we need to go to gear, but I'll hold off because talents is where we're at right now. So
Yep. All right. Go ahead, Lena.
So, my question about talents is, so you get the one for your kin automatically.
Yes.
The age I chose, I get 2 general talents.
Yes.
And then it said that I think you get 1 rank 1
Mhm.
from your profession.
Correct. Yeah. So
So I should have 4
You can
starting off.
you can choose your profession talent, and I think you get 3. You are a minstrel, right? So
Yes.
if we take a look at the talents for minstrel.
I've got them open. I have
Yes.
picked which one I want from it.
Okay,
path
gotcha.
of hymn,
Awesome.
path of song, path of war cry.
Yeah. As
and
a
you're
goblin, I'm thinking Warcry makes the most sense.
absolute. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. And you're goblin, so you are an adult. So you get 2 general talents. You can forgo one of those general talents and increase your one of your other talents if you wanted to, another level up, right?
Okay.
If you wanted to. So for the goblin Path of Warcry, if you wanted to bring that up to a rank 2, you could say, I'm just going to take 1 general talent and increase my Path of the Warcry up by 1. Or you can take 2 talents, general talents.
If any of you takes a cook, it would be a chief talent that would be highly appreciated. Because if I remember correctly, without a hunter and without a chief, a chef, you cannot pretty much survive in the wilds. Because technically, we need to be hunting on getting a food all the time, and those 2 just technically help a lot with that.
Hey, whatever. I mean, you don't need to.
I'll write my gear, and if you can drop it to me later. Okay.
Okay. Yes, please. Yeah, because I think you were away from keyboard when I came back around to you. So no worries. Yeah, if you can just go ahead and write a note, I'll get those in there for you. No worries. All right. Excellent. So we're getting there. All right. Okay.
Is the skill distribution all right?
Let's take a look there for it. So you put 3 in survival. 3 in survival, 1 in insight, 1 in animal handling, 1 in stealth, and 2 in endurance. Yes. Yep. That looks beautiful. Very nice.
Cool.
So now we need to get you your talents. If you go into the right side where it's items, the beaker symbol, right, in Foundry, in core game talents, there's going to be in the journal book,
Mhm.
the journal, player's handbook, talents. If you click on that and go down to druid talents, you'll see 3
hold on.
paths.
Just a sec.
You choose which one you want.
Sorry, in journals you said player's handbook,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Player's handbook.
and then which one? Oh, talents.
Yep.
All right.
And then you'll see, if you click on the druid's talents, your 3 potential paths.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And once you choose that, we'll get you your general talent, which I think because you are young, it will be 1 general talent of your choice.
So, okay. I'll go path of the shapeshifting.
Okay.
I can
yeah.
choose that one.
Yeah,
Cool.
drag and drop
Alright.
it.
All right.
Oh yeah. Now, unfortunately, actually, does it? I think you can if you wanted to. You could forego the. Check here. Oops. Or talents, right. You normally start the game with one rank in each talent, but you can choose to forgo one general talent. Yeah. So if you wanted to, you could increase your path of shifting shapes and increase it a rank of 2, but you won't get a general talent, right? Because you're basically sacrificing your general talent and increasing your path of shifting shapes.
Throughout the campaign, are we able to learn talents or increase talents
Yes,
that we already have?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to look at the specifics here. So spending XP, right? To increase your rank in a talent by 1 step costs a number of XP. Learning a new talent at rank 1 costs 3 XP. It also requires a quarter day of practice and a successful wits roll. There's no losing XP if you fail that. If you are instructed by a teacher with the talent, no roll is needed. You can only learn profession talents for your own profession and never kin talents.
The other question I have, which is the most important question for me,
Hell yeah.
it says I get an animal companion. It doesn't. It says it's under the items tab, but I'm
Okay, yeah.
not
I got
seeing
you.
where that is. And I would like to see what my options are, because I looked at gear and apparently there's not very many. Is it gear? I know I already lost what I was looking for. A gear list, yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
transport and
there's nothing there.
animals. And yeah, I mean,
All right. Yeah.
I could
got
probably
you
walk
here.
a chicken, but
A big chicken, right?
a big chicken, yeah.
Yeah. No, I love it. All right, yeah. Let me take a look here. So you are okay. So we have green there.
I wanted to say something. Sorry if I may interrupt you. I'll be going, and we'll be meeting probably next Wednesday, right? So I wanted to say that I left the message that what my class gets and what I choose and what I get, right? So if you can drop it to me, and that would be awesome. And I think I finished my class. It just needs the art, right? And that's all.
Yeah. Do we want to? So, are you saying that you need to leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If you need to leave. But yes, it won't be next week, but the following week.
Oh, right.
We're
Now I
bi-weekly
remember.
right now, with the chance of going weekly. We
gotcha.
still need to, whenever you want to make time or do it in chat, create relationships between the characters so that they are
Yeah, I
connected in
think
some
it's a
way.
good idea. Yeah, to do in chat technically, because whenever you create guys your characters, just describe, like, I will describe mine, and I would like you to describe yours. So then we can just try. Maybe our characters got attached by some way and are traveling together because they did something, or I don't know, want something.
I'm
Okay.
cool with that.
Yeah, like I said, if you need to go, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the week, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Hey, bye.
All right. See
Later,
ya.
Wolf.
Hey,
I was gonna say I didn't want to do relationships until I knew more about the person I'm playing.
Sure thing. Hey, no
that
worries.
was kind of where I was at. It's like I think I've figured out my pride and dark secret.
Yeah, that's completely fine. No worries there.
All right, my pride is definitely going to go. I'm definitely going with your arrow always hits its mark.
Yes.
Because I'm a hunter. What else am I?
Of course.
The other one I was thinking is stealth, but I put everything into marksmanship. So
Mm-hmm. All right. So for you, Forik, are you taking a look at the general talents right now?
Yeah. So you said you mentioned like you can branch off later and like, choose another one.
Mhm.
At some point, I would like to choose like the path of healing too, just like help out the team at some point. But for now, I think that's it, right? Just for talents, I could just pick one.
You can choose a general talent, or you can increase the rank of one of you of the path of shifting shapes if you wanted to. So either you get a general talent, or you increase the rank of the path of shifting shapes.
Oh, I just lost the page. Sorry, I'm not on the same
worries.
page right now. Well, on kin talents, right? I'm in the player's handbooks, talents.
What are you trying to find?
You said to choose a rank, talent rank or something.
You can choose a general talent, or you can increase the rank of your shifting shapes. So if you wanted to increase Path of Shifting Shapes to rank 2, you can cast rank 1 and rank 2 spells from the shape shifting discipline. Otherwise, you can cast rank 1 spells from the shape shifting discipline.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You can always, I will say this because this does involve a little bit of magic. You can always potentially cast higher ranked spells, but it's more dangerous. As I've said, I don't know if I shared it with everybody, but magic is dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. I know. Oh yeah, I was talking to Nomad. Like one of the mishaps is like, let's see here. Mishaps. So a magic mishap, like the worst one that you can probably get is your magic rips open a rift to another dimension, and a demon pulls you over to the other side.
So nothing small, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Nothing bad. That seems fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
So yeah, that's really up to you, Nomad. It does involve magic, and so what I would say is good. Yeah,
Alright.
you have.
Yeah, since I'm a cop key bastard, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
All right, I am. So we're going to increase your Path of Shifting Shapes to rank 2. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. All right, excellent. So you should be good with everything there. And I think the last couple parts for you, Forik, is to pick a pride or select one from the book as an example and create or select a dark secret.
Okay.
Oops.
All right. And let's see here. So the goblin. Cool.
By the way, their
Nice.
name is just, I'm pulling the first letter from everyone's names. they're
Blunt.
Blunt.
Lumped.
Good old
Blumped.
Blumped, the
Blumped.
knower.
The knower. Blump the knower. Nice.
I like it. It works.
Yeah.
And I think I need to get you. So you already got your pride, your dark secret. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get your.
Oh, my dark secret is, I deleted it because it doesn't fit right.
Oh, okay.
I want
No worries.
something that fits better.
Absolutely.
I also feel like it's not enough of like a plot ramification.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I don't believe in the songs that I sing. Boo-hoo!
All right. Okay, so I guess I will start with you, Blumped. Blumped.
Oh no! Yes, Blumped.
Yeah, Blumped. That it's hard to say, all right? Blumped.
Here, you know what? I can make it an
Blumped.
O with 2 dots, and it could be Blumped. Is that better?
I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. Blumped. Blumped. Now you just run into some people like, what's your name?
Blumped. The
Blump.
knower.
Blump. Yeah.
I imagine like they get blomped the gnawer a lot, and it's like, no, I don't chew things. I know things.
No, I chew things.
Let's see here. All right, so you are the minstrel and your gear. Right. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with that for starters. So I think you need to roll a d8 for me. And do you know how to do that in Foundry? You can. I think you can. Is there? No, there. I don't have that module.
Wow, I rolled a 1. I have so much silver.
So much silver.
I'm the richest.
Let's see. Is silver an item? That is a good question. Silver. Yes. It is, I think. Silver coin. Yeah, copper coin. Yes. Okay. So silver. Okay, you already have it in there.
Yeah.
All right, and roll the d8 and d6 for the water.
Food. I have 5 food.
Mm-hmm. And you see the drop down in your character sheet there.
Is it? Oh, yes, I do.
Yep. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. That was yeah. Yeah, you start out with a D8 and a D6. Sorry. So the way it's pretty cool how they do food and water. It's not like a quantity, but like you have a D8, and I think if you go over or under a certain number, it reduces the die. So like you'd go from a D8 to a D6.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. Same with arrows and torches. There's no like keeping track of how many areas you have. It's just like, do you actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite. Sorry, you have 13 arrows left?
All right. Let me get your flute in there. Unless you want some. You get.
I think a lyre makes
flute?
more sense because I just imagine goblin mouths are too wide to make a good shape for a flute.
All right. Hell yeah. There we go. So there's a lyre, and then you get a knife.
Iffy.
And one item of your choice from the list of trade goods. You don't.
Where may I find the list of trade goods, my good sir?
Oh yes, find it right here. I think.
Oh, gear lists?
You think?
Trade goods, found it. JK, I'm stupid.
And you should be able to just drag and drop that
Yeah.
into your character sheet.
You mentioned I need a pride. Where do I see that?
Yeah.
Under bio is where you put it.
Mm-hmm. You could click on the roll for a pride, or there's some examples for your profession. So for a druid, the 3 examples are: you are nobler than other people, and the gods love you more. You sense a natural phenomenon before anyone else. So that could be, like if there's some sort of strange artifact, right? And you're trying to search for it or find like a sound of it, you could use your pride for that, right? And then demons instinctively fear you. Those are 3 examples, or you can create your own. Remember, your pride is going to come into play at any point, and you can use it at any point in game that you think it is. I'm pretty lenient, right? So it's like it can be vague, and I just be like, all right.
Okay.
So, if you need time to think about that, you can think about it after this, or
Yeah.
we're kind of at that point of like, there's a lot of learning or coming up with your character backgrounds and whatnot, right? What was I going to say? Right. What is important though right now is the gear. So for a druid, you get a staff or a knife. Which would you like?
Ooh. Okay. I'll go with a staff. Yeah,
All right.
that makes sense.
Warwick, getting a staff. All right. One item of your choice in the list of trade goods. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up for you. List of, that's the gear list, trade goods. Show players. I'm going to go ahead and show you Nomad. So you'll see a section of trade goods. You can drag and drop one of those trade items, trade goods,
Okay.
in there. And then you get a D8 and a D8 of water. All right. Excellent. Okay. And I think we're going to go to you, Green, of your items that you want. Let's see. So your profession of hunter, you get a bow or a sling. Sounds like a bow, maybe? Tell
Yeah,
me.
I was going to go bow, but there is an option on bows. I prefer to go longbow, but
Okay. Yeah, we can. Let's see here. Should be.
it is
possible.
uncommon.
It is uncommon. Let's see here. I don't think there's a problem there. Sure.
Sweet.
Jabari. That's right. That's you.
Yep.
All right, Jabari.
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, you already did it. Okay.
Yeah, I already dropped it in.
You can choose 2 items of your choice from the list of trade goods. Do you need me to get that up for you, or?
So 2 items. So I mean, it makes sense that I have to pick arrows, right?
Hey, that's up to you. You do get a D10 of arrows, so that's pretty high in the list of, like, you already have arrows, right? Pretty much.
Right. So, but looks like there's 2 different types of arrows.
Okay. Let's take a look here.
There's
Ironhead
iron and wooden.
increases the arrow
So-
resource die by 1 step. And then there's arrow's wooden head. Increases the arrow die by 1 step. Armor counts double. Oh, because it's wooden, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. So if you were to use a wooden head, yeah.
So if I don't pick these, do I have arrows?
Yeah, you have arrows.
Okay.
You have arrows.
And it'd just be the D10 and no issues with armor or anything?
No, I'm going to give you an iron head.
Okay.
I think wooden head is more for, like, if you're crafting yourself, right? That's
right.
what I would say. Unless you want to go hardcore, man, we'll give you wooden heads.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You get all right. All right.
Yeah, we won't get carried away there.
All right. Excellent.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I know it says you get 1 item of your choice from trade goods.
Mhm.
If I have an idea for an item, it is a basic kind of item,
Sure.
but it doesn't exist.
Yeah. If
Can
it
I
doesn't
run it
exist,
by you?
we're not going to find everything in here, right? This is very
Yeah.
limited. So, go ahead.
Some kind of shitty goggles. Because I'm a goblin and the daytime hurts.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
Presumably it would also, like, because the kind of goggles that come to mind are like those, like, desert goggles that kind of have, like, more of like a slit that you can see through.
Right.
So they, like,
ooh, I
make
like
you
that.
bad at
I like
seeing
that.
stuff in the day, but, like, also means that I'm happier during the daytime than I would be. Because I imagine
Oh,
something
yeah.
like glass
No. Oh man.
is not.
The story behind goblins is pretty cool in Forbidden Lands.
Sorry, you're a little quiet.
Oh, sorry. I said that the story behind goblins is pretty cool in Forbidden Lands. And I'll share information with you in chat.
Gonna get a private, like, history sheet of
Or, I mean,
here's
I
the
could-
history of your kid.
Yeah. I'd like to do it that way. Unless it's fine with everyone knowing. I was just going to share like bits of information.
Oh, I love knowing secrets.
Okay, cool.
Secret.
Yeah, because it's the idea here is there was the blood mist has covered the Forbidden Lands. Only a select few, Wolfkin, for example, have been able to traverse the blood mist, along with the Rust brothers, right? And now that mist is going away, and now so trade is opening up, and wars are opening up as well, right? And what was I going to say? Yeah, so there might be things that people don't know about other things. Plus, it's like it's more goblin specific in terms of lore. Like an Asleen would not understand goblins. Maybe they do, but it's cool stuff. I will get that information to you, especially within the 2 weeks. So no worries there. And that's actually because it's that's right. We have a halfling as well. You two will get along very nicely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Short people superiority.
Damn straight.
Let's cut them out at their ankles.
All right, and I'd probably give you a quiver as well, Jabbery.
Okay. I'll drop that in.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. Right. So we got that. Okay. Excellent. Oh, there's reputation. That's right. Starting reputations.
I still don't know what animal I got to choose from. Just
shit.
FYI.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. Sorry.
that's right.
I am all over the place here. Is that going to be in one of your talents?
The information came from the Path of the Beast.
Path of the Beast. Gotcha. All right.
You have an animal as a trusted companion. Pick the type of animal yourself from the list of animals under the Items tab. I cannot choose a riding animal.
Okay. This is the hunter, right? Or no, this is the... Yeah, Path of the Beast is the...
But I can't find the Items tab.
Yeah. Let's see here. Is it going to be... Here. Animal, right? It's an animal, right? Not a mount.
Correct, animal.
Okay.
I cannot choose mounts.
Okay. We'll go ahead and share this. Server. Can you see animals now? In the items tab.
The gear, yes. So, so yes, it's chicken, cow, donkey, guard dog, homing pigeon, pig, and sheep.
If you have another suggestion, definitely bring it up.
Okay,
Pretty open.
I'll think on that.
Sure. Don't think Manicore or anything, right?
No, I'm kind of thinking like an eagle or something like that.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean that, homing pigeon in the cage, I'd say, yeah, like you can choose another flying animal, right? Crow, whatever works, All right, cool. Was there anything else I missed? I think I got everyone.
Rolling from. Can I roll for the coins? It's D6, right?
Is this in your... Hold on.
Gear under hunter is D6 silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. D6.
Okay. how the hell do I roll?
Okay. So in chat, I might get a helper. We won't really need a helper, but you can do /R space and then D6. There you go. 2 whopping silver coins.
Meaning
There
that you've got double my gold or silver.
What else can I say? I mean, in terms of since we're on silver, there are no silver mines, but there are gold mines out there. Silver has been all stripped. Like any sort of coin that you might find in the Forbidden Lands is like old coins that people are still using, right? Recycled coins. Same with copper. Let's see here. Anything else I can go over here? I think we pretty much covered all of character creation. I think I'll just re-review everyone's once I get a chance here. And we'll create relationships once everyone sort of gets their background figured out. And there's going to be a lot of, like I said, a lot of questions about the setting itself. And what I would say is, if you want more information about the world, or if you're trying to go for something in particular, give me rough ideas, I can help you out with that, and probably introduce some interesting things about the Forbidden Lands. But it's really there's a lot, and I don't want to overload too much and expose too much, right? Because it's all about exploration. So at this point, any questions?
Trying to figure out where I add my animal. Is it just in the backpack?
If you go in gear, you can press a plus.
Yeah,
It
just
seems weird to put an eagle in my backpack. I'll equip it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's weird.
No questions so far on my end. Like, I'm gonna take my time and go through Foundry a bit and just like read up on the Adventures book, the Player's Handbook and such.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll definitely I'll bust your chops when like it comes down to making a backstory.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't mind making my dark secret public as well too. I'm gonna do my best to like immerse myself into the adventure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that is kind of over. I can give you a summary on if there's any. No, I think we're going to just sort of jump into it. Yeah, because we're going to have about 2 weeks here to get your backgrounds figured out. So, if there's any questions about mechanics and anything at all, I'm here. Otherwise, we can end it now. If everyone's cool.
Actually, I might have a question.
Yeah, I can stay on as well. Like, if people want to go, you can go. I'll stay for those who want to stay.
Cool. All right. Yeah, if you don't mind, can you tell me a little bit more about like the halflings? Like, how long do they live? What are their like life expectancy?
Absolutely. Well, you can see it on the chart there, right? Of their age range of what an adult is, what a young person is. Let me see here. What can I share?
Age range? Like, where do I see this?
So if you go to your adventurer, character creation.
Oh, and then halfling. Halfling?
Halfling. So halfling, 61 plus is an old person, an old halfling. There are different like sub races. Like, so if we take a look at, actually it's going to be in my GM book, but like for humans, right? If you're human, there's going to be different variants of humans. The one off the top of my head is very like horseman oriented, right? I forget what they're called, but there's like Aslanders. Yeah, I just skipped it. Islanders and Frailers. Oh no, that's a half elves. Yeah, Frailers are half elves. But for halflings and goblins are related essentially.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Let's see here. I don't want to give too much information, but let's see here. This might be like, I don't think anyone will remember this, but when the Raven God divided the land, they tried to trick him. That is, the elves, I think. As punishment, they were split into two kin, halflings and goblins. The moonstones were torn from their breasts and, according to the myth, taken to Azleen. Since that time, the halflings are ashamed and desperately try to seem good-natured to conceal their legacy of deceit. The moon goddess, Yor, has become the goddess of lies, deception, and hidden meetings, averting her face in shame every month. The goblins, on the other hand, are satisfied with their fate. They still worship Yor with nightly rituals and sacrifices, as do the halflings, although secretly. Among the halfling moon priests, some belong to the Penita, a sect that you don't even know. Its members seek... the goblins actively oppose this ambition. Goblins and halflings are half the size of humans, but twice as large as whiners. Together, they are a single kin of two natures. Half of their offspring are born as halflings, and the other half as goblins. These half-kin are not enemies, but they dislike each other and would rather have nothing to do with each other, especially not in front of their kin. Both groups have tried to refine their bloodlines without success. And it seems that, as if chance determines if a newborn is a halfling or a goblin. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's pretty cool.
So they're not at war with each other. They just have like different beliefs.
Well, a halfling is like, I don't. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic between you and the goblin, right?
It seems like the halflings are very deceptive, and I'm totally down with that. So I'm just trying to think of a backstory, like how
sure,
can I?
Maybe.
And I'm looking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just taking a brief look at the like the description for the halflings. Like they like to get drunk and party up. So it
Who doesn't?
kind of fits into like me just wanting to branch out and just fuck around a little bit.
Sure.
And, yeah.
I mean, and definitely can do that. The idea, though, also is like, right, you have been traveling with this group of individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has been traveling for a while, so you know each other a good bit, and you have been able to come together and stay together, right? So there's definitely no, like, loners, like, I'm just with the group because I fucking hate them, There's going to be none of that, but hopefully that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be the little troublemaker. I don't want people to put me to my place. Tell me off.
So I have to ask, the Wolfkin,
the Wolfkin.
what's their backstory?
All right.
Other than the fact that we are very proud of the fact that we were the first to roam the forests, or roam the first forests.
Of course. And anyone who says otherwise, you hate.
Eat them.
Yeah, you eat them.
Well, in the descriptions, you will feel the claws in at their throat, and will taste their blood. So, yes.
Oh, man. So let's see here. Mix of human and wolf. They despise civilization intensely and believe they have found their way back to nature in the original form of their ancestors, away from the weakening and destructive ways that cause the human kin to lose their fur and distort the land. Others suspect that the Wolfkin are escaped experiments from Zygoffer's older demonic laboratories that have been able to grow into a new kin hidden in the blood mist. Such allegations make the Wolfkin furious, and they say the Furless might as well be experiments with their disgustingly naked bodies. Dude, it just reeks of flavor, man. Let's see here. Let's see. What is known is that the Wolfkin... so the Wolfkin were able to walk through the blood mist where others didn't survive, right? If someone were to go out into the blood mist, they would not come back, right? They call it the breath of the huntress, but only in the woods. If they tried to cross the plains, they were attacked just like anyone else. Oh, interesting. Which has led to the Wolfkin often suffering from what's this word, guys?
Agoraphobia?
Yeah, a
Agoraphobia?
fear of open spaces, yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
I know it because same.
They are an unstable kin in every sense of the word, with large variations in appearance and rage and madness. Wandering, raging wolfkin are usually called werewolves, which I guess that makes sense. Ooh, that's it. Wolfkin distrust the other kin, but since both they and the Rust brothers were untouched by the blood mist and would prefer that it to come back, there's a connection between the two groups. So, like, the Wolfkin tolerate the Rust brothers, I guess you could say. Or even, like, work as scouts for the Rust brothers, right? The Wolfkin worship the goddess Hem. All this I'll probably, like, all this deep, like, God-related lore stuff I'll probably expose to you guys just so that you can use it to sort of form something. Let's see what else here. They have blood rituals. Yeah. They have unexpected taste for. Wolf can have an unexpected taste for complex music and can howl at multiple harmonies while hammering out complicated rhythms at their gatherings. Despite a shared interest in nature, both elves and druids hate Wolfkin. Oh, well, there you go. There you go, Druid. No.
Druids hate Wolfkin. Oh no.
Well, this druid likes this Wolfkin, or at least can tolerate them.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I tolerate you and your shenanigans.
When
When you step out of line, I will just slap this.
Don't worry, I'll have to.
20 years of you.
Let's see here. So some Wolfkin individuals are cast out from their tribe or grow weary of the monotonous life in the forests. Maybe you. They are appreciated as trackers and mercenaries in the Forbidden Lands. Many outlaw Wolfkin live in smaller packs since they steal from villages. Yep. That's pretty much all they really give for the Wolfkin.
Okay. Well, that works into what my dark secret was, and since everyone's going to know me, it won't really be much of a secret.
Sure. What is it?
Considering it's like I prefer forests to cities, and I get anxious around large crowds and inside walls.
Nice. I like that.
So
I like that.
Prefer to being out in the open, not in the open plain, but out in the forest and the out hunting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something a bit basic. I want to be addicted to mushrooms, but it's not the addiction. Like, I'm feeling like I've been. Is there curses in this?
There are poisons. There are curses. Yes, absolutely. The gods are real. So
I kind of wanted to have it. Like, yeah, I am addicted to these mushrooms, but I kind of need it in order to live. Like, it's not just an addiction. I need the
a
mushrooms.
curse of some sort.
to live.
That's what you're trying to go for.
Yeah.
That could be a dark secret.
And simply because, like, I pissed off the village chief or something, you know.
Yeah, I'll think about that.
Yeah.
I'll think about that. And see what.
I'm just brainstorming.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
I like
Dare
it.
you.
Yeah, no, it's been a while since I've played Forbidden Lands, but I love it. I love it.
I feel like that's actually how we originally got along, is you used me to help scout for mushrooms.
Yeah,
There
that's
you go.
cool.
There you go. Oh yeah. All right. Any other questions?
I think I'm good.
All right. Absolutely. Like I said, feel free to reach out. I will be inviting you guys. Well, first I'm going to reach out to you guys, see how you feel about everything. And if all is well, I will go ahead and invite you over to a server where I'll be posting all my RPG groups. That way we don't have a phone call or anything like that. Yeah, we will meet back in 2 weeks on Wednesday, 7 p.m.
So,
Sounds
are
good.
we
Sorry.
are we to have the whole backstory completed within the 2 weeks? That's the expectation.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
so. Yeah, I think 2 weeks is enough. And if you're
Oh,
having
no,
problems,
that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just call me up. I'm usually just sitting at my desk and pretending to work sometimes. So,
Very cool.
yeah. All right. Well, with that, I think we're good. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the week, and we'll talk later.
Yeah, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I had one more question.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Yeah, go ahead.
No worries. I just didn't want to talk over people. Are we going to do relationships during that time, like having temporary channel where we can figure that out, or is it going to be a? Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like we do that at the beginning of session.
I think we'll just probably flesh it out if there are any questions, but ideally we'll have you guys we'll try to create those in chat. So yeah. Cool. Good question.
Cool.
Thank you. And I would also like DM'd info about the goblins,
Sure.
and I'll probably base my dark secret off of more stuff once I know it.
Absolutely. Cool. All right. Well, I think that's it.
Awesome meeting you guys. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward
Yeah.
to it.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Sounds like fun.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Bye, guys.
All right. See you.
Have a good night.